So, any particular questions, any instructions to get things started, whether it's Kia, Janessa, um, Mrs. McNeil, your doppelganger over here on the other. I think you logged in twice. Um, any on our phone too. Okay, it makes sense. So, um, any other questions, comments, or
Yes,
concerns? I'm
yes,
gonna.
yes,
What?
I do. Turn off. So my question is, let me see how to. Okay, thank you. So my question is, I need to have, um, Nakia, you're on, right? Nakia.
I'm on.
Okay, so I need to have an to go back. That's why I was asking you, Angela, about these ambassador meetings that we were having from the very beginning with Black NSA. Those recordings, I thought I saw those on YouTube because I was able to go back and re-listen to the one he did when I first came on.
Yeah, I think we that was a Zoom recording where that was done. That was recorded over Zoom.
Okay.
We would never upload something like that to YouTube because we don't want other people seeing them.
Oh,
But
okay. I thought the YouTube was private.
yeah. I mean, I know I recorded it in Zoom. Um, Lethea may have recorded it on her own and uploaded it someplace.
Oh.
But I don't think we would ever put that on YouTube. But those calls were really just us kind of getting to know each other. It really wasn't a lot about SpeakerHub in those first 2 hour calls that we did. It was just me really getting to know you all as speakers. Um, so any questions you may have about SpeakerHub and SpeakerHub Pro and everything going forward, I would, I'm always here to answer. I know you all meet with Lethea. Lethea hosts meetings, I think, once a week or once a month or something that I haven't attended any of them.
The ambassadors.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know what either one of you know, but her husband sent a text today saying she's in the hospital.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I just got it about 9 o'clock this morning. So if may I, Ron,
Huh?
may I share?
Oh yeah, you can share whatever you would like.
I just wanted to
I'll
share
post the recording.
now for me, and the reason why I have them on here is because I'm past that time to start pitching.
Yep. So
So
let's do it. Who's going to be doing? Will it be Nakia or will it be Janisa?
well, it's gonna be Michelle, but she's off today.
Okay.
But Nakia and Janisa, I want them to be aware.
Okay.
Because I will be looking to everybody to, like, again, my goal to go backwards. My goal is to have 100 pitches while I'm on this 6-month cruise. That's my goal.
Okay.
And so, whatever we collectively need to do, I need for everybody to understand how to do what.
No problem at all. So I got a solution for this. So let me check to see who has login credentials.
Thank you.
And if we're going to be with your account, anyone who has a SpeakerHub Pro account, you can now add team members, and we don't charge you for those team members. And today we're going to talk about a new feature we just added, but let's go here. Here we go. McNeil. All right. So all right. So let me share my screen here. So because it would be very difficult to do this if your team doesn't have access. So what I'm looking at here, Ann, is your account. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all of your team members to your account, right? So let me do that here. Back to admin. And So can you all put in the chat, or yeah, can you put in the chat the email address you want to use to log in? There we go. So for your 3 team members, that would be
Yes.
great.
Okay, Nakia, you put yours. Janisa, you put yours, and Janisa put the one for Michelle, please, in the chat. Thank you.
And basically, it'll give them their own private login where they can log in and have their own workspace to pitch, right? And are these Gmail or Microsoft-based emails? They have to be Gmail or Microsoft-based, meaning that you can log in with Gmail or Microsoft. Okay, perfect.
Gmail.
Okay, just want to make sure because I know it did have it in the name. So, and they'll be pitching exclusively for you, or will they be pitching for themselves also?
For me exclusively.
Okay, all right, all right. So, yep. Let's see. All right, and
Now I have a question, and it came up. Yeah, I was watching one of the videos on yesterday. I think it was um Miss Nika,
Jadika. Uh-huh.
Janika. Good morning. I was listening to her video yesterday talking about the email. My question was, now, even though I have my scheduled email, is it advantageous that I use a separate email so it does not get lost in a whole lot of other stuff that come to me?
It's really up to you. I always tell people use the thing that you're already using. And the reason being is that people forget to go and check these extra boxes sometimes.
Yes.
If they haven't set up the forwarding to their main box. And then they say, oh man, I got that, but that was 2 weeks ago. I forgot to look over there, right? So I use my main email address for everything, personally, because I don't want to miss it. Or if you have an assistant that's doing it for you, they can pitch from their email account, right? So the email account that you use, in my suggestion, would be the one that you check regularly because that's where the responses are going to come back to.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So
Yes.
here, email settings, you can see right now it's set up with the schedule at Ann McNeil,
Yes. I
right?
think I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there because it says exactly what it is. If you're scheduling something, it's clearly, and it's my name, email, it's my website. So,
Yep. So here's one of the issues though. Look over in the right corner.
yes,
You see it says schedule Ann?
yes.
Inside of the settings for this, you need to change the name of it back to Ann McNeil because when it shows up in someone's email box, your name is going to be schedule Ann instead of Ann McNeil. So
Now, the other question is, I do have a Ann McNeil at Ann McNeil email. So I'm wondering.
Well, I mean, you can just, if this is the one you want to use, you can just I'll show you how to change the name in Gmail to do that. It's literally 20 seconds.
Okay, Nakia, yes, please.
Right? Because the key is that you want it to go out under your information. You don't want it to look like Ron's calendar. Well, who is Ron's calendar? It should be Ron's
Right.
Story emailing me. Now, because they don't actually see the email address, they see the name.
Right.
When you look in your phone, you don't see people's email addresses anymore. You see their name.
Right.
Right now, if I were to send an email to myself, here, I'm going to send a test email. 1 second. I should be in here. Ron Story. I'm going to add myself to a list. And let's see how this pops up when you pitch me. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and send this. And we need to upload your photo also because it's not coming up there in the branding kit.
Yes.
Right. So I just sent an email to me from you. All right, let's see. Let me stop the share until it comes through. And I'm almost betting that's going to come from schedule at Ann McNeil or schedule Ann. See. Still hasn't come through yet.
Yeah, but that's okay. We can move on. I do get the point. So we need to add the photo and we need to change the name in the top right.
Yep. Change
Nakia,
the
you
name.
got
You
that,
do that in
Nakia?
Google settings.
Okay, thanks.
Yep, you do that in Google settings. Basically, you click on your, when you come over here, you click on settings over on your photo, and it says manage your Google account. It's going to open up that window and talk about whatever. You go over here to personal information, and it's
Oh,
this
but you're not
name right
sharing.
here.
You're not sharing.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Went through all those steps. Let's do it again. So when you come into your Google account, you click on your photo and go to manage your Google account. It's going to open up another window and you're going to see personal information. And it's the basic info where it says Ron Story. I click there and then I can change my name.
Perfect.
Right now, yours says schedule because that was the default with, it just takes whatever the front side of your email is. Right?
Perfect.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much that. So, what would you like us to help you? What other questions do you have? So we know they're set up now. Each person should have a team account. It has your profile already imported into their account.
Well, what I wanted to do when I was asking about the prior Zoom recordings from the very beginning, I wanted to go back to the beginning of those videos and rewatch how I need to properly set up my account so we can start pitching.
Okay, yeah. So your account is already ready to start pitching.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I mean, your branding kit is here, right? All you need to do is upload a photo. We already got you a signature made, everything. We just got to get you a photo in there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So just like it went ahead and sent me that email, I mean, it's live. The AI is already writing about you. You specialize in working with entrepreneurs in the construction industry to refine their communication skills and elevate their business strategies. Does that sound accurate?
Yes, I never read this before.
Yeah, no, this is the email that you just sent to me as the test email.
Okay, Janisa, Nakia, you see this?
Yes, we do.
Okay,
Right.
all right.
So, but yeah, in the branding kit, so when you log in, there's a thing called the branding kit. And the branding kit is where you put your bio, or in this case, our AI wrote this bio for you. So this is a great example, guys, of how seamless we wanted this to work, where Ms. McNeil had no idea that we were already set, which is perfect, which means that the way that we set it up is seamless. So the basic information that was entered, the name of your company, West Palm Beach, it even knew that it was West Palm Beach. You see how it took the WPB and integrated all of that, went to your website, went to your LinkedIn, all of those things in order to write that bio. Now, if you wanted to be more detailed, and what you do is just come in and put in a little bit, like I help entrepreneurs in construction go to the next level by implementing my McNeil leadership strategies or whatever, right? So this was kind of set up as I just want to get in, but if you put a little bit more time into it, what you'll find is that it will get better, right? So based on that general information that we are using here, even when we go over to podcast, we're already bringing up leadership podcasts that we think you would be a great guest on. The AI is already working. It just doesn't have a lot to work with, but it's already working. You talk about helping them to communicate better. Well, we're giving you communication conferences that you can go to, right? You can override that and just come in and type in construction. And it's going to give you all of these different construction conferences, right? And it's ready to pitch already. And because I'm in your account, this is yours. This isn't mine. I'm logged into your account doing this. I'm going to add this Women in Construction annual conference for the NSWC. And if you give it a couple seconds, it's going to write that full pitch for you. There it is.
Hey, Ron, we have a question.
Yep.
Um,
But real quick, does this make sense?
sure.
And
Yes, I'm just, like some of the other people have said, I'm just speechless, yes.
yeah, we ready. We ready. we ready to go, you know? But go ahead. What was the question?
This is from Janisa. I'm just trying to make sure they're able to log in able to log in so that we can get things going. Janisa said when I click on the link, it said invite token meant for another email. So I was
Okay.
asking, did they receive the email? What does that mean?
Okay. So can you share your screen, Janice, if you don't mind? All right. So can you go to the email and click the link in the email that we gave you? Right. Yep. Join SpeakerHub Pro. Perfect. And then sign in with Google. You have to use the email that we gave you, though. Is that the one? All right. So I think it's because I put it in with capital letters. 1 second. Let me check on my side. I may have screwed that up. And Nakia, were you able to get in or no?
Yes, I'm in. Thank you.
Okay. And so this is, who are we struggling with right now? This one, can't remember. Oh, Janisa. Okay.
Janisa.
All right. Yeah, I think I put a bunch of capital letters in Janisa's. Let's see. One moment. Can you give me the email again without any of the capital letters? And I'll send you a new invite. Perfect.
And Nikia, to upload the photo, you'll just click on the circle. There's like a little shadow person, and there's a little pencil. You click on that, then you can upload it right there.
Okay, thank
So
you.
they may not be able to do it because they're using Ann's profile. It has to be done from inside of
Oh,
Ann's
sorry about that. Okay.
because they're using Ann's um
Branding kit.
Yep, her branding kit. Yep.
Okay. I thought anyone on your team could edit that. Okay.
No, not in this
Sorry
case.
about that.
We
I can
made
log
sure.
in from her profile and add her photo.
Yep. So hey, Janisa, can you check your email? And you should have a new email from us. Give it like 2 seconds. And I literally just sent it. So if you go ahead and hit refresh, it may be there already. Yep, there you go. And you have to click the 3 dots. You see Google hit it. There you go. Perfect. You're in. Yeah, it was the capital letters that caused the issue.
Thank you.
And then you just go ahead and connect your email account so that you can send. The cool thing about having a team member is you can send from different people's voices. And what I mean by that is you can send as if you're Ann, or you can send on behalf of Ann, and the AI will write in whoever's voice that you want. So can you share your screen, Nakia or Janisa, either one of you? And if you click on branding kit, let's go ahead and finish this. Yep, perfect. And if you click on branding kit on the left and go to my brand, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you're going to see right in third person. So the AI, when you use it, it's going to say, hey, I'm Janisa writing on behalf of Ann. Do you see what I mean? Or if you turn that off like it is now, it's going to write as if you are Ann. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So that's with that. And you can change how the tone of the voice, how the AI writes on your behalf and everything right here in those settings. While you all are here, I want to show you one of the cool things that we just added. There's Daryl. And I want to show you something new. We just put this in yesterday, and it is a new feature that we're super duper 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 excited about. And it's called Speaker QR. So now we've had this feature since 2017. So when you come in now, we've just integrated it here. You notice it creates my own QR code. So if I ever go speak at an event, it will collect leads for me, right? And I can put my own welcome video so that when someone downloads whatever, I can put my resource. So I got a new book called The Speaker Launch Formula, right? And I'll give a copy of this to everybody who's here today. So we just finished Speaker Launch Formula, the book. I can take this link, watch what I'm gonna do. I can take this, make it shareable, right, to anybody that wants to share it. And I can put that into my thing here, and anybody who clicks on here, now they get a copy of the book. All you do is shine your QR code. So let me just show it as demo code, event name, daily meeting, right? And, do I want to show my photo? I can turn it off. If I want the SpeakerHub logo, but I'm going to put my big head in there. I can change the background color. If I don't like that color, I know Ann likes red, so she's going to make her QR code red. We can make it whatever you want. You can have it however it's Burger King over here, right? You can make your code red just like that, and then I can save it. So, guys, if you would like, go ahead and if you have your phone close to you, go ahead and shine your phone, and it should take you to the page where it asks if you liked my talk, ask if you wanted to give me a rating on my talk. And there it is, brings me up right there. All functioning, ready to go. So I can get reviews, I can get ratings, I can collect leads, and those leads automatically come in, right? They automatically come into my lead section, and we can pitch them with AI right here. You can see Ange just did it on the daily meeting just that quick. She left me a 5-star review. I can see what Cody came from. It's a great presentation is what she said. And I can decide if I want to add this to my experts profile, right? So now when I come over here, you see Angela's review is automatically in there for people to see. Makes sense? So when someone's looking at, look, there's the kid, look at that, it's live, right? You can use this for any of your podcasts, any of your live speaking events, any articles that you may write. If you want to give them something to download, this is a great way to give a call to action, is have them to scan it, ask the podcast host, hey, in the show description, can you put my QR code, right? Or any of the stuff. You know, if you're in your social media, use it so that people can come download your lead magnets. It is that simple. So that was 3 seconds. No integrations, no need to connect to anything. It's already ready. We are already ready to go, right? So now if I wanted to follow up with, oh, there it is. I want to reach out to Dr. Sharon. I can add her to a list of referrals, and then I can send her a pitch. And it should ask, hey, you know, whatever it is, we'd love to collaborate on something. Let's see what it says. Hey, thanks for your kind feedback and the 5-star rating. Here's the review. Your encouragement fuels my passion. Blah, blah, blah. I'm thrilled about the possibility of connecting with you further. Come on, man. How you get, come on now. How you beat this?
So it allows you to edit each response, or is it
Yes,
all
this is just the
pre-approved?
AI response. So I can go in and say, you know, hey, Sharon, good to see you. I can type whatever, but this is what AI just writes based on her response. It looks at what she said, and then it
Oh, it's personalized the response for the
100%,
feedback.
everything is personalized. There are no templates. Everything that we do will be one-to-one.
Got it, got it, got it.
Makes sense? No templates. None of the, hey, here's the template you send to your leads. No, write them an individual. They are worthy of an individual message. Make sense?
Yes, I got it now. Yep.
Right? So yeah, all of that is right here, and I can come in, I can manage my different codes, keep track of them. If I want to see, you know, who's on this list, I can see I got 4 reviews right there. I can manage the code, see who's on it, everything right here. Let's say, for instance, I don't want anybody to see my reviews. I can come turn them off, because if somebody come on here and say something stupid, I don't want that out in the public. Turn them reviews off. I still got the review. They still got what they wanted, but it doesn't have to be public. Right? So this is Speaker QR. This is a game changer. It's free. There's no limits. It's unlimited. It is the best QR code on the market for what we do, because it integrates AI and everything else that we've done.
Ron, I have a question.
Yep.
In using the QR code, say for example, in terms of what I do, and I'm speaking at an event, say it's a health and wellness conference event, and I use the QR code, could that also be set up where that's a consultant marketing with individuals?
You can use it for whatever you want.
Okay, and I can still set it up like that. Okay,
You can use it for whatever you want. Right?
okay.
I don't think I understand the question.
So she's saying, go ahead, I'll let her ask.
Okay, what I'm saying is, like, say I speak at conferences, at a health conferences, so I may have an individual who takes my QR code and wants to deal with me one-on-one per se.
Got it.
And I'm saying, could I use that? But then I would transfer that to my other information.
Yeah. So basically, let's say, for instance, you're at you're at the conference in a couple weeks, and you want to give them you got an ebook or a PDF,
right?
Or right. You say, hey, do you want to get a copy of my PDF? Right.
Gotcha.
And you notice when you all went in there, it said, click here to download the reward, and it was going to take you to my ebook. Did you see that?
Right.
So when you click there, they can download whatever PDF or gift you want to give them, but you collect their leads for you to follow up after the conference.
Gotcha. Okay. I love it. That's outstanding.
Yeah, this is what it's designed to do. Go ahead, Sharon. I can't hear you. I don't know if she's talking to me. Okay. I thought you were talking to us.
What?
Okay, no problem. Sorry about that. I thought she was asking us a question. Daryl, I spoke with someone the other day, and I can't remember who it was. And he said, my friend Daryl was on your live on Monday, and she told me that SpeakerHub had changed. I think it was, she lives in Baltimore. What's her name? Rhonda. It was Rhonda. Rhonda, not Rhonda Rousey. That's the wrestler. Rhonda Woods. Rhonda Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, you talked to my friend Daryl, and she told me about some of the other stuff that you all were doing. So she set up a meeting. She was like, hey, I need to get an update. What's happening? so no, that was cool.
Oh, affiliate code. I need my affiliate code done.
Oh no. So let me show you how
That's
you do it.
great.
Yeah, so Rhonda has been a client of ours for almost 3 years, right? So she was with us before we owned SpeakerHub. And
Yeah,
here,
I used to be a member too, and then that's why I'm glad you took it over.
oh no, we're glad we took it over too, right? So here's the referral code right now, where anybody that you refer, you will get 25 free pitches, and they get 25 free pitches and a free account, right? So you can change the code to whatever you want. You can see I made mine Ron Story. I'm kind of popular in these streets because I've given my code to a lot of people. I don't even know who these folks are and how they got my code. I'm like, where they get this stuff from? Like, okay, but people are using it, and you can see, and I can claim all of those. Every one of them, I get 25 free pitches. So this is automatically integrated. You don't have to do anything. Yep. Everyone has it automatically.
Okay.
It's already in there. We don't have, but
I had a question about the membership. I sent you a message. I see like different levels. Can you explain the different levels?
Yep. So this is the best time to be on this call because it's Black Friday. And we have our Black Friday deal that I don't know if Raymar uploaded the video. Let me make sure. Let's see. Hey guys. Okay, perfect. So this is our Black Friday call that we're on, and a recording that we did. The Black Friday deal is bananas. So you can get access to SpeakerHub. Let me show you. You can get access to SpeakerHub. There's 3 different levels that we like to focus on: emerging, experienced, and elite or expert. Emerging is for the new speaker that is just looking to get on podcasts and small associations. Experienced is for the person who's doing conferences. And then elite is for the person that this is their full-time job. They're trying to do 50 to 60 gigs a year. They should be in our elite program. So the difference is basically how many pitches you get and what you get access to data-wise. Now, we've built the Black Friday deal here around that same concept. So you can come in, you can watch the Black Friday training, and then it'll open up and show you the actual Black Friday deal, right? So you got to watch the training in order to see it, but that's how that's designed. But it's the best deal ever. The Black Friday allows you to get access for 50% of the normal price. 50% off, and you get access for life, which is cheating. Yeah. Hopefully that answered your question.
I'm sorry, I missed it. I'm on my phone. It clicked me off. So the last thing I heard was you talked about what the elite was if you wanted 50, 60 gigs a year, and then I got kicked out.
Okay. Yep. So really the only difference between the 3 plans is one is for emerging speakers that are just starting out. They're under 3 years and they charge less than $3,000 a gig, right? The second group is what we call experienced speakers. They've been doing it for 4 to 8 years and they charge $4,000 to $8,000 per gig, right? And that's usually a part-time speaker in that group that's using it right now. The person who's full-time, the only difference between the elite and the experience is the amount of pitches you get. You get access to the same data, you just get more because you're trying to go full time. Does that make sense? So if I remember your story
Yes.
correctly, Daryl, while you're working full time now in the schools, you probably would be an experienced speaker because you're not trying to do 50 gigs a year. But as you're making that transition, you're going to want to probably be speaking 2 to 3 times a month. So you would need the one that has the higher quantity of pitches. Is that fair?
Okay. Yes. So
Yeah.
but when you go on, it's still listed like before I had the gold package. Are those things null and void now?
Yeah. So
'Cause it's
all of
still,
these.
okay.
Yep. So everything now is included in the what we call the new SpeakerHub. And the issue
Okay.
is, here's the problem that we're dealing with. SpeakerHub was built on different software than SpeakerHub Pro was built in. So basically,
Okay.
you got one group that speaks German and one group that speaks Spanish, and we're trying to make them
Okay.
work together, right?
Yeah.
But everybody was used to the group that spoke Spanish, and I mean that spoke German. Now we coming in with this new thing, and they're like, "Well, I got to learn both." In January, everybody gonna
Okay.
be speaking English.
Okay. Got it.
Right? We
Okay.
got German and Spanish right now. In January, both systems will be combined into one.
Okay.
And you'll only
Got
have
it.
to log into one to get all of the updates and everything. But we're just kind of
Okay.
working through those things right now. Make sense?
Okay. And yes, and what's the you talked about Monday about the link. I didn't get the link, but
Yep.
is that ready now?
Yep, it is. It
What
is
is the
finally
price?
ready. Yep, I'm going to send that
Okay.
to you. I got your email for Monday, your email address. Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get that to you 1 second here.
Yeah. And I sent a message to you on LinkedIn too, if it's easier to go there and find me.
Yep. I'm going to put it in there. I'll link it there. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No, I'm here to help. I promise you, we're gonna help you. Any other questions regarding that? So the Black Friday deal allows you to pay once and have access for life, right? So you can pay one time and you have access to SpeakerHub Pro and all future updates, everything for life.
Ron, will you talk about how someone who's on a monthly plan, whether it's
Yep.
Experience, Emerging, Elite, how they can go from a monthly plan to a lifetime plan? And this is for Dr. Sharon. So
Yep.
can you give us
So
that?
basically what we did is we basically said, if you pay for 1 year, we'll give you access forever, right? So that monthly plan is actually a one-time payment that if you live in the United States can be financed. You can make it in 6 payments, you can make it in 12, you can make it in 24, you can make it over the next 3 years. It's up to you and the financing company to decide how you want to pay for it, right? But it comes with a huge guarantee that if you use our system and you don't get booked, I'll just give you a refund after 1 year, right? So that kind of minimizes the risk. So if someone is already on a monthly plan, when you subscribe to the lifetime deal from Black Friday, we will cancel that and you will have the Black Friday deal. Does that make sense? If you've signed up and you've have the monthly deal, we will refund your latest payment. If you've been with us for a year and you want to go to Black Friday, I can't refund 12 months worth of payments, but I will refund your last payment so that you get that as a credit towards the Black Friday deal. Does that make sense? So for instance, if someone is on 249 and their first payment went off on November the 20th, if you sign up for the Black Friday deal today, I will refund that 249 from November the 20th. If you signed up and you've been with us since February, I'm not going to refund February, April, May, June, July, August, September. We're not going to do that. But the last one, we will, right? Ms. McNeil, okay. Sharon, you got another question?
Yeah, well, I started in November, so
Yeah, you'll get
my
that back.
first payment was November 6th,
Yep, I
and the
got you.
next one is December 6th.
Yep, so we'll cancel you won't get charged on December the 6th, and you'll get a refund for the November one. It'll go back to the same card.
So Dr.
Okay.
Sharon, you'll have to sign up for the Black Friday
Well,
deal.
I tried and it asked for $255. That's why I didn't do it. That time when you put the link, day before yesterday, I tried it and it asked for $255 per month.
Yeah, well, that's a decision through the financing company, right? Because that link that you clicked on, the total amount for the Black Friday deal is $5,000. There's a $3,000 one, a $5,000 one, and an $8,000 one. If you look at the annual payments for $250, that's $3,000. If you look at the annual payments on the other plans, it's basically you're paying 1 year and we're giving you access for life, right? 1 year, you get access for life. That's what the Black Friday deal. I think we have in the beta when we sent this to 500 people, and I think about 80 people have these lifetime accounts right now. It actually has to be about 70 because we're stopping at 100. That's why we only offered 30 of those for Black Friday. Once we sell 100 of those, it's gone forever. Everybody else will pay monthly, but we're giving a big thank you to those who trusted us early. With our beta program that we started in June when we first bought the company, we got a lot of demand for it, so we decided to bring it back for Black Friday. And yep, the price depends on the plans that you're on. So let me show you because it's a lot easier to show. Maria got me on this thing where I can't see what I want to see, but I got the greatest team ever, but they be blocking me.
Now, while you're doing that, Ron, while you're doing that, my question was, I think I heard you say something about you had to sit through one of the sessions.
Yeah, so I'll give you. You don't have to.
No, I said it because I did sit through when you were doing it, so I'm not sure which one that was.
Yep. So it was the one that I recorded, but it's the same thing. We just put it on the page now. So these are the 3 plans: emerging. Let me open this up. Experienced and expert, which matches the normal plans, right? So when you click here, we're going to let you know everything you get, and we even show you. So what are you getting when you sign up? You get our 6 playbooks, which is live training where we walk you through how to do everything that we teach in the flywheel. You get lifetime access to SpeakerHub Pro. You get lifetime access to your speaker profile. The thing that was normally $349 a year, you get that for life. You never pay us again. You get lifetime access to all the data, Chat GPT, CRM, Speaker QR, the 3-month trainings that we're doing and our accountability where we partner you with someone to make sure that you're sending your pitches on a daily basis. You all compete together. That we got some cool prizes and rewards we're doing with that. 1,000 custom leads, a lot of different stuff. If you added it all up, if we sold it all individually, it would be $58,000. You can get that for $3,000, which is equal to you paying 1 year. Without this, next year you're going to pay another $3,000, and the next year another $3,000, and the next year another $3,000 for the same plan that's here right now. Pay once, get access forever, and you get all the other stuff that we're doing, right? So that's the base plan. The experienced one is the same thing, but you get more. You get access to the conferences. You get more pitches on a monthly basis. That's going to be a bit more valuable. And it's 6 months of training, right? Now, can you pause the recording for a second? Because I don't want this on the recording, on the tape.
We are recording.
We talking amongst friends over here, so I figured I would tell my friend. It's a family reunion over here at SpeakerHub. And what's your other question?
No, I can lower my hand. You answered my question in
Okay.
regards to
Perfect.
the
So
training.
for the middle section, it's $5,000, but you're going to get 6 months worth of accountability, coaching, all of our trainings, everything that we do, all the new features, you're automatically grandfathered in. So let me give you an example. The folks who bought the lifetime deal during the beta, they get to come to all of the trainings that we're doing. They get this automatically. When we offer something else, if I brought Tony Robbins in, guess what? You get to come here, Tony Robbins. We cover it. We have a guy from Tony Robbins' company that we work with named Zach. Zach is going to teach webinar selling for us. Bananas. You get to come to that. We got a TEDx training that we're doing. That's our other Black Friday that comes out tomorrow, where we have a 3-hour TEDx training from a guy who has booked over 100 TEDx talks for other speakers. He's done 2 himself, and he's got 98 or 100 other people booked on TEDx stages. He's doing a 3-hour training for everybody that's in the Black Friday. Ain't nobody gonna beat us. I'm gonna tell you, like, ain't nobody gonna beat us. We're gonna give you the best resources, and I'm gonna maximize all of my relationships to make sure that we can remove your excuse for not being on stage. Well, my message ain't right. Well, this guy's gonna help you. Well, I don't know how to do that. I got this person going. I want to do a TEDx. Here we go. I want to do this. Boom. We got all of those things. Is that fair? So this is if you're in the experienced speaker lounge. So Sharon, this is the one you probably were referring to. Here's what happens. When you come over, if you're in the United States, it asks you, it's $5,000, or you can use Affirm or Klarna. If you're approved through Klarna, it's $174. I mean, through Affirm, it's $174. You can use your card and pay directly, or you can use Affirm, like we're seeing there, right? If you're on the first one, this one is $103 a month. You get access for life. If in the future you want to upgrade, you just pay the difference. So let's say I'm on the emerging plan and I want to go to I want to add conferences and go to the experience plan. You just pay the difference and we'll work that out with you. Right? And if you're elite, you're going to be doing 100 podcasts a year, 35 conferences, so forth and so on. You're probably charging more than $8,000 per year. I mean, per speaking gig. Does it make sense to invest one speaking fee in order to get access to our systems for life? If it doesn't, you're in the wrong place anyway, because we're not gonna really be able to help you. If we can't get you one gig, you're probably in the wrong spot, right? We don't deserve your business, right? But that is $277 a month. The same plan, if you came over here, is $599. The same exact plan, $599 a month. This plan here, that is $173, is this plan here that Dr. Sharon is currently on for $247. This one here for $103 is the same one that someone listening may be paying $197 for. So it gives you access to these for about 50% off, which is a game changer. Daryl?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm going to go get my tattoo. I got to get out and
Okay.
go.
No, I saw your hand.
I didn't know if you.
I saw your hand
Okay.
was up again.
Yeah, I put my question in the chat because I gotta go, but I didn't know if you had sent it already. I didn't get it yet for the link.
I'm putting it in there now. I wanted to make sure I was giving y'all the right link. That's why I was testing it.
Thank you.
Yep. No, this is super duper exciting, guys. This is a big deal, and you all will be stuck with us for life, which is super duper positive because that means you get everything that we offer going forward because you trusted us at the beginning.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Happy holidays to everyone.
Alrighty. See you later. Hopefully you get you gotta show us your tattoo. Where you getting it? You get a tattoo?
Look, I know I'm crazy. I'm going to get it right here. Just a little tiny one, not no big one like I'm 14, well, not 14, 21 years old. But yeah,
Okay, no, that's incredible.
yeah,
My partner, she has one right there too, right?
yeah.
It's a skeleton dancing. You know, I don't have any tattoos, and I'm, you know, she got 9. I'm like, well, how you got tattoos? I don't even like tattoos, but you know, you look over
I have
things.
2, but this is my last one. So see you guys. Thank you.
Good luck. Have a good
All right,
day.
bye. Bye-bye.
So, here's another thing. If you're willing to get SpeakerHub tattooed on you, I will give you a lifetime account. You get a SpeakerHub logo tattooed, I will give you a lifetime account. It don't even have to be on your head or nothing. I just want somebody to tattoo SpeakerHub. So there you go. All right. Hopefully this was helpful, guys. But the Black Friday deal, this is our first Black Friday deal, right? We have another one that you'll be getting tomorrow. And then we have another thing we're going to do on Cyber or whatever it's called. I think tomorrow's called Small
Cyber
Business
Monday.
Saturday. Yeah, Small Business Saturday, we got a deal. And then we got Cyber Monday, another deal. So again, our job is to remove the excuses. I think that our training thing, like, is gonna be bananas. Like I'm sitting here, um, yeah. I think we have a lot of opportunities to help people. Any other questions? Has this been helpful, Janika? You know, and Dr. Sharon, did we answer your questions clearly? Masa Menos? Okay. Yeah. So the gist, guys, is that we want to help you to get on stage, right? And the only way we can help you to get on stage is that if we can continue to pay the bills. So we have to charge, right? The Black Friday deals are awesome deals. Um, they're actually a little bit higher than what our initial beta program was because we didn't think it was right for us to offer something lower than what we offered for the beta. So we're always going to be respectful. We're always going to be honorable to make sure that those who trust us, that we kept the promise. So our original beta group that were there with us at the beginning, well, let me give you a little backstory. There's a young lady who comes on the calls, and what's her? She lives in Dallas. You all went to breakfast, Ange.
Dr. Brenda
Dr. Brenda
Stratton.
Right? Dr. Brenda Stratton. Dr. Brenda Stratton bought a PitchDB account, which was our company before we changed the name to SpeakerHub, in February of 2020. She paid $69 for it. One time, because we have no customers. I was giving this away. Like, hey, let's just get some people to buy this thing. And then we eventually raised it to $99, then $299, then $499, then $1,000, right? And then $2,000. These were our lifetime accounts because we needed people in. Dr. Brenda has access to everything because she trusted us early, right? So we are very honorable to those who believe in us because we got to be able to run the business. So if we ever do a lifetime deal again in the future, it will be at a higher price than this. I think that's the only respectable thing to do, because if we're selling it this day and then tomorrow, I'm like, hey, you can get it for this. That's kind of cheesy. But here's the great thing. It comes with a money back guarantee. So if you use it for a year and you don't get invited on the stage, I will give you a full money back guarantee plus $1,000 for wasting your time. That's been in writing for 6 years. No one has ever taken me up on it because everyone who's used it has gotten booked. The great thing about it is that most of our speaking fees are higher than the cost. So that one gig that I'm guaranteeing you to get should pay for it. So that's the cool thing about it. So for those who are listening that are not on the call, I wanted to explain that because I know some people are going to watch this today, tomorrow, or a Sunday. And I wanted them to understand the true value of what we're bringing to the stage. Number one, we guarantee we're going to get you booked. We don't guarantee any money. But number two, if we don't get you booked, we will give you a full refund as long as you've used the system and sent the pictures. So, Janika, you already used the system. You already been booked. So you already won. She would have already validated that it works, right? And when she goes to that conference, she's going to make every penny back that she's made, that she has spent, right? So that's the win-win, guys. This is super duper exciting. Any other questions for me?
One thing I want to say, Ron, is being on these calls that you have at 12 noon, I have to say I've been on so many different programs, but I have never seen a marketing strategy the way that you have put together your program. Nobody. And the one thing I value the most is the humanistic side of it in terms of your being genuine. They use the word transparency and all that, but the fact that you market from a caring and human perspective, and that was my major reason for signing up for the program. I didn't even know you. And I told you, outside of my colleague who kept talking about SpeakerHub, and I went and I just did a big step out on faith because it felt right. And I have not heard anybody market the way you market. And I really respect and appreciate that.
No, that means a lot. That means a lot. And Ange will tell you that loyalty and friendship is right up there with oxygen for me, right? So if I give you my word on something, you have it, right? I'll tell you a funny story. And can you stop the recording on this, because I don't want this on there. Minutes in overtime with my crazy stories.
This isn't recording.
I don't play about my people. So y'all are my people. Just let you know. I will fight for all of y'all, So if y'all have no other questions, I'm going to get back to work because I got a bunch of other videos to record for Black Friday. Dr. Sharon, good to see you again.